first of all, we need a package that is BS4. BS4 means Beautiful Soup 4. Okay, so first we need this package that is BS4, that is Beautiful Soup 4. Second thing we need is a urllib.request. This is again a package. Now let me write down the use of it. So first you have to install this package and then will be used to crawl the data. Okay, so BS4 will be used to crawl the data. But when I talk about urllib.request, then it comes predefined with Python. You do not have to install this package, okay? Pre-installed. Will be used to hit URL. Whenever you are receiving a URL, a data from URL, this is the only package that will be used. urllib.request. It will help you to hit or request to any URL. Okay, so here we are going to make HTTP request and get HTTP response. So by hitting the URL means I am going to make HTTP request and in return I'll get some HTTP response. So these are the major two packages we need here. And later I'll introduce one more package, that is Pandas. It also comes pre-installed with Anaconda. Okay, it will be used to convert data into data frames. Will be used for data analysis and to build two-dimensional data frames, that is row into column. And here I am going to import BS4 and the second package I'll be needing here is urllib.request as URL. So I am writing as URL, which means that I am renaming my package urllib.request. I am giving a nickname to it, URL, because it's too long to write each and every time urllib.request. You have to write again and again. So I am just providing it the nickname to this package, that is URL. Successfully imported. If you see any error that module not found, then first of all check the spelling. Second thing, check whether that particular module is installed in your system or not. If it is not installed, then just write pip install and the name of package. Okay, now let's perform web crawling and let's pick a website from where we want to fetch the data. So we'll go to flipkart.com. Okay, we'll go to this website flipkart.com, and from this website first I'll just search for let's say TV. I want to fetch the data of TV. So first we'll be looking how crawling is done. So first you have to pay attention very closely to this part. Right click on that particular information that you want. Right click here and then go to inspect. So basically, whenever we talk about any website, any web page, it is built upon HTML. Okay, HTML is the only language that is used to build the web pages. So web pages are rendered only from the HTML tags. Now, if you want to fetch any information from any website, if I want to fetch the name of this TV and the price of this TV, then I'll simply right click here and click on inspect, and it will open this HTML code. this HTML code belongs to this particular title. You can see when I take the mouse here, it highlights the product title. Now how to get this thing? To get this data, first you have to copy this URL. Okay, first copy this URL and write down here url.url, open, and pass the URL. So first step is to pass the URL here and see whether you are getting HTTP response or not. Now, if I am getting HTTP response, it means I can crawl data. I can perform web crawling on this website. Remember one thing, each and every website is not going to give you the data. Let's say you are just hitting Flipkart. Flipkart is giving you data. Now if I want to fetch the data from Naukri.com, okay, now pay attention to this thing very carefully. Let's say you want the data from Naukri.com. You are searching here Python programming jobs, and you write here url.url, open, pass the URL, shift enter. Now see the difference between the two. When I hit the website flipkart.com, it gives me HTTP response. It means I can fetch data from Flipkart. But whenever I hit naukri.com, it gives me error, HTTP error. And let's see, it is saying HTTP error 403 forbidden. It means I cannot get the data from naukri.com. So finally, let's do one thing. Put the response in a variable like this. So I have a response variable now. Now after that, in the response variable you have this thing. Now what I have to do with this response, I have to make one object of beautiful soup and pass my response to it. Okay, now this is the important step here. It will give you the source code of this page. If you will right click and go to view page source, what you will see is the HTML page source of that particular page. Now in my page variable, I have the full source code of that particular page. Is this point clear to you? That what I have in my page variable? So do not print this variable. Remember, do not print this page variable, because if you will try to print this page variable, it will hang your Jupyter. Why? Because page variable contains this data. There's a lot of data present in your page variable. So please do not print this one. Okay. Now we want to fetch this title and the price from this website, from this page. So if I right click and inspect, it says that this title, this data is present in a tag known as div with this class. So there are a lot of div tag, but this class is meant to give you the information of this title. So I will just write, I want to find a div which has a class, double click, copy and paste. Okay, so this is the important step here to get the data. Page.find, that I want to find a div from this particular page where the class name is this, and let's see what is the output of it. You can see what I got here is some HTML code. Okay, we are getting some HTML code. Now I don't want HTML code, I want text. Whatever information you want to fetch from this website, let's say you want price, so right click on price and go to inspect. Okay, now what I did is right click on price and go to inspect. It will open this tag. Now keep one thing in mind, that if I am clicking on this div, then you can see the price is highlighted. Okay, the price written here 12,499 is now highlighted with blue color. It means that if I call this div with these classes, then I will get the price. So I will just double click here, copy, and I will write page dot find a div where class, we have two classes now, so that's why I have just copied both the classes. This is the tag of your price. So you'll write price is equals to this, and then you want to print price dot text. That's it. So this was the simple strategy to fetch the data. Now what we'll be doing is, I'll get all the products available on this page. So on this page, Flipkart says that it has 24 products on a single page. Okay, so Flipkart is saying that it is showing you 24 products on this page. So when I will run my script, I want all the 24 products here. The only difference is, copy this, paste it here, copy this, paste it here, and instead of writing find, just write find all. Now you will get titles and price list. Shift enter. And now let's check the length of